Hello, this is Ernie Humphrey, the CEO of Treasury Webinars. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Treasury and Finance in the Next Normal virtual forum. I've had a vision of offering a full-blown virtual conference for the past 5 years or so. I've always seen that there are many barriers to receiving ROI in your time to attending the conference, and there's always been a lot of noise at the conference in terms of optimizing your time away from the office and also your spend. In all honesty, I think there needs to be a change in the business model. I don't think that people should need to pay to go to conferences. So the technology is right and the time is right. Note that this conference has been under construction for probably the past 18 months, and it's not in response to the COVID virus. It's really kind of the timing has really aligned. And so again, I've dreamed of offering this full-blown virtual event for 5 years, and I've seen a lot of virtual conferences out there already, and they're just really webinars on steroids, and so they're not really delivering more value than a live event. So as far as the value proposition to anyone attending, we're going to have content from thought leaders across the globe. I have connections across the globe, and I think it's a really great opportunity for folks across the globe to experience thought leadership from folks that are located outside the U.S. People can network on their terms, which is extremely important. And so a lot of times at a conference, you can't see who's there. You can't meet up with them effectively. You get caught in conversations you don't want to have. And then you really have people interrupting your experience, even if you see folks on the exhibit hall floor. And people can make connections that matter with peers across the globe so they can actually expand that network across the globe. People can experience an exhibit hall on their terms. Again, they can interact as they see fit. There's digital assets that all the folks have in their virtual booths. And so people can really take away the resources. Usually when you go to a conference, you're not wanting to put all of those things that you have accumulated and bring those on the plane. It removes the headache from being away from the office, a tremendous opportunity, cost of being away from the office. And this conference is not designed to have people attend each and every session. Again, attend on your terms, a few sessions, a lot of sessions, networking, go to the exhibit hall booth. And so we want to offer that flexibility. Again, interact with technology and service providers on your own terms, set up an appointment, visual call. There's no travel cost, there's no monetary cost, and people can learn and earn continuing education credits efficiently on their own terms, and then really overall realize the benefits of a virtual conference, right, to deliver more. So a virtual conference can actually deliver more. So a lot of times the first question I get when I say I can do that is, I don't think so. So the first thing I do is I say, okay, let me start with networking. I know you can't replace face-to-face, but we can help you network more efficiently and effectively. Doing as part of the conference, we're actually going to be giving folks access to an online community. So I help build the largest online community for senior finance professionals, which is Performative, which we had grown to over 30,000 members. And so that's no longer really a community. So especially now with the COVID virus and the new normal, everyone wants to connect and communicate and actually is more receptive and more used to, right, connecting virtually. And so the value proposition for that, we can network before the event and we can network after the event. And during the event, we'll show that in just a moment. But it's a community by finance, for finance and accounting. It's really focused on career success. It's noise-free. There's no banner ads. There's no one selling products in there. Again, people can network on their terms, get advice from peers, and we can make content come to life, have actual interactions around content, which we used to see on LinkedIn, which no longer happens. It's all about content, collaboration, and community. So again, you can network, right? Keep that momentum going. This community is open all year long. And so during the event, there's some amazing technology within the event. People can build out their profile. People can communicate. You can live chat. If you're connected with folks, you can see if they're at the conference, which is really cool. You can start chats, you can send emails, you can have groups. And so this networking piece, which people don't think is possible, it's actually much more powerful. So that's kind of, I usually start off with that and kind of disarming the biggest objection that I have. And then just in terms of the content, unleashing the power of technology. And so one of the things that we're going to do, we're going to have all of our key partners who are our sponsors are really on the forefront of technology. Each key sponsor that I recruited that I wanted, I got from across the world. And I've worked with all of these sponsors before, so they really get thought leadership. And so the opening panel is going to be Achieving Success in the Next Normal, Trends in Technology. So really an interesting session, not only about how that's possible, but how these leaders have managed to empower their teams in the next normal and the role that the technology plays. And we're going to dig deep into verticals and things that are really important right now in terms of owning the cash conversion cycle. So modernizing accounts receivable, technology, AP success, leveraging technology to deliver business agility in the next normal. So that gets into our FP&A, financial reporting. And again, if we bring IMA on board, we can certainly add someone to speak on the accounting side and more financial reporting. And so the content itself is evolving. It's more about finding the right topics and making sure that we deliver that content, giving people enough to want to attend, and also in terms of marketing to those personas. And so each persona in the office of the CFO, let's push out the events that matter most to them, but there's a lot of content that matters to everyone. And so speaking to that exactly, just some great content on professional success, how to own your career. I'll be talking about LinkedIn profiles. We have a leading recruiter in terms of Treasury. We'll get a leading recruiter in finance. I've got the VP of Anaplan. We're going to talk about building and leveraging a professional brand within your company, outside of your company. We're going to talk about resume essentials. We're also going to have some 10-minute quick hitter sessions, which are really going to hit on specific topics. And so we'll have those 50-minute sessions. We'll have those 10-minute sessions, but we'll also probably have some times where we're going to have roundtables and folks can all congregate in one place. Let's say people from the retail industry, maybe we want controllers, maybe we want to talk about SEC reporting. We can facilitate those sessions and allow people to talk, right? Like-minded person. This person does financial reporting. This person does SEC reporting. This person has gap issues they want to talk about. So we can get all those people together. We're also going to talk about survey results, and this is another place where we'd love to have some input from IMA. So I've been involved in a survey. There's a Treasury coalition, a lot of great content there. I'm also involved in about drivers of Treasury success, and so I'm going to identify at least one other survey that we're going to talk about survey results. People love survey results. So again, we're covering the gamut of the landscape, not only what matters to the specific verticals, but also up and down the office of the CFO. And then we'll also talk about leadership, so how to be a better leader. I've got a good concept going called the social CFO. So in today's environment, the CFO needs to lead across and beyond the enterprise. And so I'm going to have a CFO panel. We're going to have a session on the art and science of collaborating, building and managing your dream team, and managing remote employees' engagement and empowerment. And so we're going to have much more than just your functional operational sessions. It's going to be owning your career success. And so it's a truly unique experience. Again, another point to make is I've been recruiting speakers for 10 years now. And so I can get the speakers, we can bring the content, and we have the network. I've got 16,000 LinkedIn followers. I do webinars as one of my businesses. Again, I had over 13,500 people registered on my webinars the last year or so. I'm happy to share a screenshot with you to show you that that's not a number I'm making up. We already have 400 people registered for the event. What I really need is to help get people to the party and just let them give this a chance. I really want people to see what a full-blown virtual conference is all about. This is going to be the way that people consume professional development going forward, and I would be honored to have IMA partner with Treasury webinars and my others to help redefine the world of virtual conferences. Thank you.